Now, if you want to be well looked after by this government, I've got a suggestion for you. Get yourself over to France, buy yourself a dinghy from Argos or wherever, and get yourself on a boat to Britain. Get yourself on a dinghy, get across the channel, and turn up and claim you are a refugee. And the reason why I say that is not because of hotels. No. This time, we're talking about what you get after you've been in the free luxury hotel at the taxpayer's expense. You're not able to work because you're waiting for your asylum claim to be processed. So you just have to sit there in the bubble bath, in the spa, in the hotel, watching the nice big flat screen TV. After all of that, and your asylum claim is processed, you would think, it's time to go to work. If you want to live in Britain, you have to work here. You shouldn't be entitled to the same benefits as everybody else if you're not a British citizen who grew up here your whole life. But oh, no. We have found out today that you will be very well looked after if you are a refugee in this country, because we've now found out with a Freedom of Information request that the total amount paid in universal credits to refugees in 2023 was 726 million quid. That is a huge figure, ladies and gentlemen. So this Freedom of Information request was sent in saying, please share the total cost of universal credit benefits accessed by refugees in 2023. And it says, we can confirm we hold the information you have requested and provide it below. In the 2023 calendar year, the total amount of universal credit paid to households where one or both claimants were refugees was 726 million quid. That is a huge figure. So not only are we spending 6 million a day, or whatever the figure is now, I can't keep up, on hotels to house migrants who have come here and are waiting for their claims to be assessed, but once their claims are assessed, we don't even make them work either. We let them sit on benefits. Use our taxpayers' money. We've all got to go out and work to pay for these people to sit on universal credit. Now, you might want to call me racist and horrible for saying that, but I'm pretty sure if you go and try to move to other countries, you are typically not entitled to everything that everybody who is a citizen there is entitled to. You might have to take out your own private health insurance and take care of yourself. You've got a privilege to be allowed to go live in that country, to be able to be taken in, given a place to live and work by that country. You're not automatically straight away able to have absolutely everything that everybody who is a citizen has from the state. You might need to at least be working and contributing to the tax system to get NHS appointments, which we know are pretty darn hard to get universal credit and all of this. I'm pretty baffled by this, and I think that at a time when the government can't even find the funds to heat the homes of pensioners, I think very sadly a lot of people are going to die this winter because of the cold, because of that winter fuel payment being taken away. That is a very, very sad reality. I think that when that is happening, but we can find the money to give 726 million quid a year in universal credit to refugees, I think that just shows that this is now a country where Brits are back of the queue. We are put last. We're not asking to live in a country where we never help anybody else from any other country that wants to come to Britain. But I think it's fair to say that Brits should be first. You cannot justify this when you can't even house homeless veterans that are living on the streets, when you can't even help heat the homes of cold, impoverished pensioners in the winter. There's something very, very wrong about this. And just to end this, miserable story on a funnier note, I thought that this just sums up the situation pretty well. Working in the freezing cold so Abdul can live freely in a hotel. The farmers have been absolutely screwed over by the budget. We've been to the protests, we've seen how angry they are and how livid they are and how much of a horrendous impact this is going to have at them. Those farmers, they're still working away. We've had an Arctic blast last week, and they are out there in the freezing cold making sure that you can eat. And the government wants to take their farms off them. Meanwhile, they want to use that tax that they get from the inheritance tax from taxing those farms so that they can not only put up everyone who comes here in a fancy cozy hotel, but after they assess their asylum claim, they can give them all universal credit as well. Something is very, very wrong about this. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree, or do you think I'm wrong? Am I being too harsh? Should we give them all universal credit? I want to know what you think. I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the Reason channel.
My friends, if you're still watching, thank you very much, and I've got a request for you. Thanks to viewers like you, Recent UK, we're on a roll. We're standing up to the woke brigade and championing British pride, especially for the next generation. We're one of the only voices out there that are actually targeting young Brits, seeking to wake them up from this lefty fog and reminding them of what it means to be British. And here's the deal. I want us to go further than that. I want to see Reasoned take on the mainstream left-wing media, a dominant culture here in Britain. We're aiming to expand with more presenters, with hard-hitting documentaries, with live events, with crash courses, the lot. But for that, we need you. We're picking one day to fundraise for this next level project, and that's where you at home come in. We're asking if you'd sign up to share our fundraiser link with your friends and networks on the big day itself. It's a small ask with the potential for a massive impact. Plus, the top fundraisers, you'll bag yourself exclusive goodies and a chance to meet some very special guests, VIPs. More importantly, you'll be standing with us, rallying young Brits to the values that make this country great, as much as the left try and destroy it. So if you're in, click the Google form in the description below, drop in your details, and I'll be in touch. Cheers very much. Let's make it happen together.